Welcome back to the show. I'm Anna and you're watching Anna Speaks Out. So just a quick message here from the park. Just walked here in 81 degree weather and it's after 7 p.m. As you can see, the sun has already gone down and it's still over 80 degrees. At least there's a nice breeze though. Pretty interesting weather we're having. Anyway, just a quick message because I saw an article that just is another of many things that proves the validity of the Bible. So here we go. From BBC News, Leeds, preacher sentenced for harassing transgender woman. So, translation, preacher sentenced for speaking the truth of the Bible to a biological man with gender dysphoria. David McConnell of Flockton, Wakefield was preaching in Brighton in June 2021 when he made comments about adulterers, drunkards, homosexuals. When challenged by the biological man with gender dysphoria, McConnell referred to him repeatedly as a man in women's clothing. McConnell was sentenced to 80 hours unpaid work. So the way I see it, he was basically forced into slavery for expressing his faith. According to the UK's National Health Service, gender dysphoria is a term that describes a sense of unease that a person may have because of a mismatch between their biological sex and their gender identity. This sense of unease or dissatisfaction may be so intense it can lead to depression and anxiety and have a harmful impact on daily life. So this is clearly an emotional disorder. According to Mount Sinai, New York, some experts believe that cultural and environmental factors may be involved in what causes gender dysphoria. So maybe it could have something to do with all of the LGBTQ+ representation that we have out there. From fictional characters in media over the last 50 years, to advertisements for the most popular places that the average person likes to go to, such as Starbucks and Target, all the way down to shows for little kids these days. If you didn't know, that is a male character pictured here in a dress. And here in this other kids show that I used to watch as a kid, we have a gay wedding recently. We've got shows for teenagers with LGBTQ+ characters, and of course, Disney is full of the LGBTQ+. So, when impressionable minds of any age see all of this all over society, and they want to feel like they have something special and unique going on for them to fit in and be liked and appreciated and admired, they might decide that they are transgender. As I've talked about in previous videos, the dysphoria is also often correlated with the person having been abused in their childhood. But instead of encouraging them to get counseling to come to terms with accepting and loving the gender that they were born to be, and to stop hating themselves, really, society will just, by and large, congratulate and cheer them on for rejecting their God-given gender. And meanwhile, pastors are being demonized for simply reading what the Bible says and talking about it. And of course, this is unfortunately not the first time that a pastor has gotten in legal trouble for exercising their faith. I have spoken about the pastor in Canada who has gotten in legal trouble multiple times for holding church services during the pandemic. But this oppression of followers of Christ was spoken about by Jesus Christ himself long ago and recorded in the Bible. The book of John, chapter 15, starting in verse 18, says, "If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sin." So there you have it. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'd really like to know. Thank you again so much for being here today. Since you liked the video enough to make it all the way to the end, don't forget to click the thumbs up and share with some other people who would also find it interesting. If you really loved it and would like to support what I do here, check out the link in the description for several different ways that you can do that. Thanks again so much. Have a wonderful night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time zone you are in, and I will see you next time. Bye.